Good evening, friends, and welcome back to Emilysgame. Tonight, we are going to be finding Percival as part of the Delivering Devils mission. If you recall, in my last episode, we encountered a Terrormorph, which was interesting. It was fun. A little scary, but we took it out. So I'm not too concerned about them now. I don't necessarily want to go up against them again, but I will. I'm sure. So we're back on Cydonia. We are looking for Percival as the next part of our mission here with the UC Vanguard. So let's go find him. Funny thing is, we were just over here the last time we played, and we cleared out the raiders that were in the base. I can fast travel. Just wasted, I don't know, 2-3 minutes trying to fly my way there. Oh my god, I've been there. I can fast travel there. Oh, it must just be out here somewhere. Ooh, piece of candy. It's like a giant baked potato sticking out of the wall. You know, one of those foil wrapped ones. It sounds like a fuse being lit. I don't know what that is. That's freaking weird looking.
Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
Barrett? Goodness. Can't talk to him. Oh. Had scan mode on.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Oh, I'm sorry my forced into exile lifestyle inconvenienced you.
I shouldn't have said that.
But if you came all this way just to deliver a sample, what exactly is it you brought me? A fast-growing Terrormorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? A colleague hunting Terrormorphs. Mother of God. Adrian sent you, didn't she? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Let me get the door for you. Oh. What the...
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
What's this do?
Oh,
What's this do?
you mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
I mean, this is a pretty cool cave, dude.
Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian.
The hell's that?
I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
No, I
Because
actually
if you
got
told
it
me this was a
myself.
hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terrormorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Nope. No, I haven't, but yet it says I know somehow.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by Terrormorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one.
I guess we're going there,
I didn't
huh?
detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terrormorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terrormorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? Music to my ears.
Oh, cool.
Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
I like your style, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, we're gonna grow freaking one of those things in here, aren't we? And in there. And in there. We're gonna use these to incubate it. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna ask for all sorts of crap. I'm game, let's do it. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, it's a server room. This is my kind of place. I'm gonna take that. You didn't see that. All sorts of empty beer bottles around here. I see how it is. Alright, I'm convinced. There's just nothing here. Where's this evolator at? Parkour! Oh my god. Oh, you. It's you.
Adrian.
Percival.
It's her. It's the woman.
Oh God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hatchling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Don't want no trouble.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
We're good.
That's definitely not what I thought I was signing you up for. But thank you.
Okay.
So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terrormorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow?
Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you 2 have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh. You already knew. I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
I bet someone's already taken that data, because guess what? We ran into one of those freaky things.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You 2 are gonna need it.
The red eyes are some badge of honor, I take it? Difficult to conceal.
I wondered that too. Their eyes are red and yellow. What the hell is that? Is it just a plant? It looks like a squid or something, or eels. I don't know. I'm not going to question it.
Was that Percival walking through there with you?
Can I just go there from here without actually going up to the ship? I have contraband? When did I pick up contraband? Crap.
Take your time and ask me. Cool. That's what we do here.
Well, let's do it. Cool.
See you around.
Sure. Let's go with that. Awesome. I don't even remember picking those up. But I've not played in like a week. Work's kept me really busy.
Captain! Over here!
Yes, ma'am.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it.
Okay.
But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
She's a Terrormorph.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked. He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Listen, I'm a Freestar Collective agent, ranger, whatever you want to call it. Don't worry about it.
That's not an unfair assessment. But what we're doing now, I'm really trying to set some things right here. So your help means a lot more than I figured you might realize. I just thought you ought to know. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Let's go.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thank you. Oh, looks like we're standing trial.
Ah, welcome. You must
Awesome.
be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Drag it out. All right, let's go with this.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we?
I think that was pretty
While there
civil.
should be no doubt the preservation of life
He's got a
is
point.
paramount among this body's duties. Chief Hassan has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all...
The game froze. No! Steam just went. Son of a monkey's uncle. It was Steam, not the game. Although, is the game Steam? And is Steam the game? It's water. I keep the good stuff behind the green screen. Oh, Steam, why do you forsake me? It says the game's still running now. Oh. It's okay, I think it's okay. I didn't have to restart the game. It just, that is so weird. So Steam crashed, closed out, had to reopen it. It went through its login process and all that. The game stayed up.
Alarming to you.
And it's still working. Okay, we'll go with it. What'd you say? I'm sorry, I missed that for reasons beyond of my control.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
You know, it blows my mind how such a subtle point is so shocking to somebody in charge like this. Like, seriously, I don't understand how they don't take that into consideration. I know it's a game, but I see this in real life too.
Whatever risks exist, they are outweighed by this imminent threat.
See, my girlfriend liked
I
it.
agree. The request should be granted.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
Son of a...
Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks.
Oh, did they come
Just
off like my ship?
Good God.
Oh no.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly.
I got my ship there. I'm gonna go save it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. It's going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got.
Lock and load. Let's go with the gravity wave. That seems like a good idea right now.
Was getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
I can't open that door. But... Oh, shit. Oh. I don't know. Don't ask. I'm okay, I promise. No! The game crashed! Steam's still running this time. What the hell's going on? It's what I get for going on a business trip and leaving my computer for a week without being played with. It's a little upset with me. I've got to go through that whole show again. Darn. I'm just going to skip through it. I don't know if I'm going to cut this.
Let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Folks, why don't you guys come with us? We need you more than they do. I need fodder.
You! The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop!
What in...
I'm trying to help you!
Please!
What are you doing?
Stop!
EM fire, Captain!
I can't stop!
I don't know what to do.
Victory!
That's not a good victory, I'm sorry. Really, really sorry, chunky lady. Alright, Andreja, where you at, girl? Let's figure out where are we going.
Cowards.
Oh. Did that.
That's it!
Oh! I had to pick up an EM weapon. I did not know that. Did I miss something? Or did I just pick up a weapon I dropped? How did I drop it? I didn't know you could drop weapons like that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't mind me. I just need a drink. Okay. Staggering assassins. Which one do I not want to have? Let's do this. Put that on 0. Alright. Where's the blue dot? Okay.
You thought you could win?
Hey, Andreja, you guys, stop it! What the hell is going on?
Another one down.
Get on the ground.
Lights out on that one.
Oh my god, this is nuts.
Thank God you got here when you did. I just wish it hadn't come to that.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here. Sorry doesn't bring these people back. A crisis isn't licensed to cast aside your morals. Understand? Now, officer, the way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We'd tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's
now!
The hell is going on around here? Do you hear?
Now hit him with everything you've got!
Your abilities are
EM fire!
truly amazing.
I didn't kill her, did I? I didn't kill them, did I?
Thank God you got here when you did. I just wish it hadn't come to that.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here.
I used the EMP gun.
Sorry?
I don't
doesn't bring
understand.
these people back.
I'll
A
look it up
crisis
later.
isn't licensed to cast aside your morals. Understand? Now, officer, the way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We'd tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
I used a damn EM weapon.
Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I don't understand. Am I not using the right gun? Oh shit! It looks just like my unrestrained vengeance. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Because, oops. I didn't mean to kill those people. I'm so sorry. I'll rush through it, but yeah, that was really bad. I'm like, don't yell at me. I used the weapon you told me to use. All right. Pick it up. Equip it. I'm going to favorite it real quick here. 0 out. Equip. See, looks like the same weapon. Ah, I like my other gun better. Stay down. Do I gotta keep shooting him?
Now we are having fun.
I'm not sure I'm gonna call this fun. Get down, Chunky. Okay, they're alive, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
The way those people were acting.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
I think we heard this.
You kill the morph, you...
Okay. Yeah, we did hear that.
That's unlocked.
Got it. Okay, let's go die. You know what? Hang on a second. Save. Empty slot. Alright, guys. I'm almost an hour into recording. I'm going to call this episode a wrap. We will pick up maybe the fun time in the next episode. I really hope you're still with me at this point. And if you are, I really hope you like and subscribe. And I hope even more that you leave me comments. And come back for more. Go back and watch my other episodes. I hope you enjoy them. Would love to hear constructive criticism. Hope you all have a wonderful evening and take care. Good night.